Yes, you read that right. Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky's star rookie, has sparked major controversy after announcing a season-ending wrist injury.
It's lights out for Chicago Sky rookie Angel Reese. She suffered a season-ending wrist injury Friday during the game against the Los Angeles Sparks.
But not everyone's convinced. Fans have been flooding social media, accusing her of faking the injury to dodge losing out on Rookie of the Year to Caitlin Clark. It's got people wondering, is there any truth to these claims, or is this just another wild conspiracy?
All this injury did was hasten the inevitable. But there are thousands of people on social media who are questioning this injury. There are thousands of people on social media who are claiming that this Angel Reese injury is fake, or as Donnie Brasco would call it, a fugazi.
In this video, we're breaking down Reese's own statements, the fan reactions, and what might really be going on behind the scenes. Stick around as we dive into all the details and uncover why the basketball world is so divided on this. Let's break down what's been happening. Angel Reese was in the middle of a solid rookie season when suddenly she announced she's out for the rest of the year due to a wrist injury. Now, here's where things start to get interesting. Some fans aren't buying it. They believe there's more to this story than Reese is letting on. The biggest question: could Reese be faking her injury to avoid further competition with Caitlin Clark for Rookie of the Year?
Is there legitimacy to these claims? Would Angel Reese actually fake an injury? Would Angel Reese prematurely end her rookie season to spare herself the embarrassment of losing Rookie of the Year to Caitlin Clark?
Think about it. Reese and Clark have been rivals ever since their college days. Clark, the Iowa standout, has been absolutely dominating in the WNBA, putting up jaw-dropping numbers. Meanwhile, Reese started off strong, sure, but let's be honest, she hasn't been able to keep up. Some fans are starting to think Reese might have bowed out early to save herself the embarrassment of watching Clark run away with the Rookie of the Year title. And if we're being real here, can you blame them? At this point, everyone, myself included, is starting to wonder if Reese is just not that good anymore. So, what exactly happened? According to Reese, she injured her wrist in a game against the Los Angeles Sparks. She described the injury in detail, saying she fell on her hand after an and-one play, resulting in a small crack in one of the bones in her wrist.
So, y'all know I hurt my wrist. I am out for the season. I fell on my hand when I got the and-one. When I fell back, fell on my hand, and it is a small crack in my bone. Yeah.
The doctors gave her two options: either get surgery now or risk long-term issues like arthritis. Reese opted for surgery, and now she's sidelined for 6 weeks. Seems straightforward, right? Well, not exactly. Here's where things get a little sketchy. Reese didn't immediately announce the injury after the game. In fact, she played 7 more minutes after supposedly injuring her wrist and even shot a free throw. Fans have been quick to point this out, asking the obvious question: if her injury was so bad that it required season-ending surgery, how did she manage to play through it? And why did she wait to announce the injury?
As you can see here, she falls pretty hard to the ground. She hits her left wrist, picks it up really quickly, and then is grabbing it. However, after this play, she stayed in the game. She hit a three-pointer after. The Chicago Sky won the game, and even in her press conference, it didn't seem like anything was wrong. She didn't discuss an injury, so fans were actually really shocked when she came out and said that she would be out for the rest of the season.
Now, if I'm being completely honest, this whole situation doesn't add up. Reese has been known for her fierce competitiveness, but also for keeping herself in the spotlight. Just days after the injury announcement, she was on social media trolling fans who questioned whether she was really hurt. During an Instagram Live, she mocked the doubters, sarcastically saying, "Would you like me to show you my x-rays, stinky poo?" before making fake crying sounds. Instead of addressing the accusations seriously, she turned it into a joke. And if I'm being real, this just makes the situation even more suspicious.
Somebody said I'm faking my injury. Would you like me to show you my x-ray stinky poo? Just because you guys don't have like clicks anymore, or don't have something to say anymore.
Before we get into more of the details, I want to ask for your help. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so if you're enjoying this breakdown, hit that subscribe button and help me out. Okay, let's continue. Let's talk about the timing of this injury. Reese is being sidelined right as the Rookie of the Year race is heating up. Caitlin Clark, as expected, is dominating. She's leading the league in points, assists, and just about every other major category. Reese, on the other hand, has had an impressive rookie season, but her stats don't come close to Clark's. So the question is, did Reese see the writing on the wall and decide to take herself out of the running before Clark completely overshadowed her? And it's not just the fans who are talking. Even medical experts weighed in, saying that while Reese's injury is serious, the fact that she was able to keep playing after the injury raises eyebrows. One doctor pointed out that if her wrist was truly in danger of long-term damage, Reese wouldn't have been able to play those extra minutes. It's leading to even more speculation that perhaps this injury was exaggerated to create a more dramatic exit from the season. But here's the kicker. Reese wasn't just focused on basketball this season. She's been juggling modeling gigs, brand deals, and even launched her own podcast. Some fans have speculated that Reese might be more interested in her off-court ventures than in finishing her rookie season strong. And let's be real, with all the media attention on her, it's not hard to imagine that Reese is planning her next move beyond basketball. Now, here's where the conspiracy theories really start to fly. Some fans believe that Reese's injury announcement might be part of a bigger plan by the Chicago Sky. The team has been struggling lately, and some fans think they might be tanking the rest of the season to secure a better draft pick next year. And what better way to do that than to shut down one of your top players for the rest of the season? It's a theory that's been gaining traction online, with fans pointing out that the Sky's chances of making a deep playoff run were slim to begin with. One fan even tweeted, "Sky trying to go full tank mode for Paige Buchers," referencing the highly anticipated 2025 WNBA draft class. Another fan added, "With or without Reese, they were going to get swept in the playoffs and lose out on the draft lottery." So, could the Sky be using Reese's injury as a convenient excuse to tank the season? Honestly, it wouldn't be the first time a team made a strategic decision like this. But what about Reese herself? In her defense, she's made it clear that she wants to have a long career in the WNBA and isn't willing to risk her health for short-term success. In one of her TikTok videos, she explained that if she didn't get surgery, she could end up with arthritis, saying, "The bone could literally crack and completely shatter."
The risk of not having surgery, I could literally have arthritis at 22 years old. That wasn't an option. The bone could literally crack and literally completely shatter. Right now it's like a hairline, literally a hairline, like shatter, not even that big, but they're gonna put like a small little screw in it.
So, from her perspective, shutting down for the season is the smart move. But if I'm being honest, it's hard to ignore the timing of it all. So, what does this mean for the Rookie of the Year race? Well, it seems like Caitlin Clark has it in the bag now. With Reese out, Clark is set to claim the title without any real competition. And if we're being completely honest, Clark has been the frontrunner all along. She's been putting up numbers that are straight out of a video game, leading the league in points, assists, and even shooting percentages. Reese might have been good, but Clark is on another level. And here's something else to think about. Caitlin Clark has been nothing but class throughout this whole situation. When news of Reese's injury broke, Clark didn't celebrate or trash talk. Instead, she praised Reese's game, calling her one of the hardest working players in the league.
Yeah, I think it's obviously definitely sad anytime you see anybody go down with an injury, especially people that you came into this league with, whether it was Cam, whether it was Angel, and especially Angel. Like, you want to see her finish out this year. Obviously, she's had a historic year and she's done some incredible things. And for me, like, getting to play against her, like, her motor is up there, if not the best in the league. Like, she just doesn't stop working.
It's moments like this that remind us why Clark is the real star of this rookie class. She's not just dominating on the court. She's showing what it means to be a true professional. In conclusion, the Angel Reese saga has been one of the most talked about topics in the WNBA this season. Whether or not her injury is legitimate, there's no denying that it has sparked controversy and intense conversation across the basketball world. From accusations of faking the injury to conspiracy theories about the Chicago Sky tanking, this story has it all. With Caitlin Clark continuing to dominate, this rivalry is far from over, and it's reshaping the way we view women's basketball. Now, what do you think? Is Angel Reese faking her injury, or is this just a case of bad timing and unfortunate circumstances? Personally, I think there's more to this story than meets the eye. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I've got more WNBA content coming your way, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.